Hey everybody, so today I'm working on a 2006 Victory Hammer with a 100 cubic inch engine, and I just acquired this bike over the summer, and first time I rode it, you could hear this growling sound. It sounded like a bad rear wheel bearing, but checked it out, couldn't find bearing noise, couldn't find anything online on this type of noise. Lots of little quirky things in the transmission popped up, but no videos on this, which I thought to be odd. Now, this bike has got 6,000 miles on it. It's an '06. It's currently 2020, almost 2021. Barely ridden. It's been sitting about 6 years. Had to flush the fuel, put battery in it. At any rate, took it out for its first ride, and you could hear this noise. And this is what I wound up finding. And what it is the final drive bearing. Now, I already removed the seal. You can see this bearing. It's really grimy and rusty. I couldn't find any information as to why. I know the garage, the guy that owned the bike before me, I know him, and I know he bought the bike new, and it was always garaged. So the seal appeared to be good. Also, could not find any videos on breaking these motors down out of the bike. So if that's something you guys want to see, I'm going to be breaking this down, splitting the halves, because that bearing is only serviceable from the inside. So you have to split the case halves, take both the cylinders off, of course, and things like that. So also could not find a good video on engine removal. To any of you guys that are pulling a motor on one of these bikes, it's pretty straightforward. The only thing I will tell you is before you get ready to take the motor out and get it all jacked up, you have to take the rear spring and the wishbone and stuff out. So get that kind of blocked and ready for that, because the bracket at the back of the motor bolts to that the spring perches and stuff. So that'll hopefully save somebody some time. And then you have to turn the motor just a little bit with the starter removed, and you can lower it out of the bottom. If you've never taken one out of a bike like myself, that's useful information. So hope this helps somebody a little bit, finding that odd noise, and very loud actually, but with low miles. If anybody's got any comments with only those kind of miles, being garage kept and oil always being up and clean and full, let me know. If you've got anything. The drive belt, lastly, the drive belt seemed a little snug, but I know the guy didn't really tinker on the bike himself. So, I also acquired from the same guy a Vegas, an '05 Vegas, and the belt was just as tight, and didn't have any bearing noise. So I don't think the belt was over torqued. But if anybody's got any input on this or any advice to give me during this job, it'd be great. And then let me know if you want to see a transmission breakdown on it.